This one here? Yep, good, thanks. My name's Geoff Shaw. I actually am a doctor that works in the intensive care unit at the local hospital here. But I wanted to give you a perspective from a parent again, and tell you why I feel that Aorangi School should remain open. And it's a very compelling argument, and I've been thinking about this for a number of years. I don't know how many people in the community have taken their children away from a Decile 10 school and brought them to a Decile 3 school. And the reason we did that was because of the identity of Aorangi School and because of the attitude of the teachers here with respect to the needs of our own children. And it was encapsulated when my oldest child was at another school and he was being teased. And he came home very upset about all this, and it turned out that he was very slow at writing because he had some difficulties there. And he just couldn't cope with it anymore and screamed at the kids who were teasing him. And the teacher immediately said to him, "Angus, why did you say that?" And Angus didn't answer. I said, "Angus, for God's sake, why didn't you tell her what was wrong? Why didn't you tell her that the kids were teasing you and not being respectful of you?" And he just said to me, "Because that's the attitude." And I thought that was one of the saddest things I'd ever heard. And it was that thing that made us decide to send not just Angus, but our other 3 children here as well. And it's because of the attitude and the identity that Aorangi School has, not just with Maori, but with other people who are different, which is really the compelling reason why schools like this should stay open. I can't say that even more strongly. I mean, some people would say I'm privileged. I've had opportunity, but my great-grandmother grandfather, I should say, was a convict. And in fact, my great-grandfather was the bastard son of that convict. And he came out to New Zealand under a false name, so you could say I was an illegal immigrant as well. So when you think about it, I've always felt like I didn't quite fit in with the first 4 ships, and with that sort of, if you like, Christchurch society, culture and whatnot. I want to just talk about the identity of people like myself. I feel much more happier with people in the Aorangi community. I feel that the people here actually focus on kids who actually who are different, and they actually celebrate their differences. Instead of, as Liz Gordon was saying, that we have this terrible problem at the moment in education where we strive for excellence all the time. And it's really interesting, since we've been trying to strive for excellence, our literacy levels have been falling. And part of the reason for that is that we forget about the kids at the bottom. And in fact, all the evidence says you don't need to worry about the kids at the top. You only need to worry about the kids at the bottom, because once you sort the kids at the bottom out, everything else sorts itself out. And so that is the reason why Aorangi School should stay open. There are very few schools where it's palpable, that feeling that you're being looked after, and that you know your children are going to benefit much better here than anywhere else. And I'm enormously grateful for the fact that our kids have now got the opportunity to be successful, because I would never have had that had they been left within the other schools. In fact, we would have had major problems with them. Thank you very much.